Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel here. We have a little bit of a, more so if we're going to call this a TLR tinfoil hat video here as far as when it comes to moto. Part of this video is going to be really, I can't talk. It's going to be really realistic here. And then the second part of the video is going to be a ton of speculation, connecting the dots with the red line on my board on the wall and things like that. But before we jump into that, let's thank our sponsors here. So all the regular sponsors on board here: Gutter Worx, Isaac Nelson Designs, Holster Co., Flo Racing, obviously TLR Coatings, and the video presented by Complete Racing Solutions. And this month we're highlighting their nutrition bundles for performance. So make sure to go check those out at thecoachrobstore.com. These are high quality supplements to help you be the most high performance athlete you possibly can. There's no fillers or additives in any of this stuff. It's all been tested. It's all been gone through by Coach Rob and his team. So make sure again to pick yours up. You can save upwards of 35% when you buy the bundles. CoachRobStore.com, link in the description down below. And also with that, if you want to wear the same gear that the Complete Racing Solutions Elite team is wearing, we are giving a set away this month here. If you join our members area at any level, you are going to be entered to win a set of Complete Racing Solutions Elite team gear there. It's going to be privately labeled with the Complete Racing Solutions as well as the Moto Aftermath Show logos there. So make sure to join our members area at any level, which you can join for as little as 99 cents per month. That gives you early access to videos like this, as well as starting in 2025, it is going to give you access to live recordings of the main show. So if you are one of the fans that likes the show a lot, you want to see the stuff live, make sure to hit the members area, subscribe there, like I said, for as little as 99 cents per month. Get you entered to win some gear. You'll be looking fresh come the 2025 riding season here. Okay, let's jump into this. All right, so Lucas Coenen. It has been announced here this week that he has signed with the DeCarli Red Bull KTM team to ride 450s in the 2025 MXGP World Championship. This is a weird effing move for everyone I've talked to. Here we have a kid who I believe is 18 years old, maybe. He hasn't won a 250 title. He's only got 2 years in the MX2 class for the World Championship period, and now he's going to go jump to the 450 class, the big dog class here, for 2025. I don't know how this is going to go. The kid can't seem to be, he can't seem to keep it on two wheels. As Jason Thomas said on Pulp this week, he's kind of the definition of win the race or die trying. He doesn't seem to know how to back it down, which I put it on his age there per se. But it's absolutely mind blowing in my opinion that he signed this 450 deal. I can't even tell you, and I've watched the more GP action this year than I have in any previous year. I'm trying to broaden my horizons here, but I can't tell you that he's going to do absolutely anything in that MXGP class next year, because I strictly think it's going to come to him being able to keep it off the ground. Now, maybe does he jump on there and that 450 power mellows him out like RJ gets when he gets on the 450? Maybe. I don't know. It's going to be a weird, interesting thing to watch. Now we'll get into the TLR tinfoil hat side of things here with this, which is, it's been long rumored, and we've talked about it a bunch on the show. If you watch the shows, you know this, that him and his brother are coming to America. Now, the original plan we'd heard was they were coming in 2025. Now we're hearing 2026, and obviously it's not going to be 25 with him signing this 450 deal. I think part of the reason of them not coming until 2026 would have to be the entire shakeup that's going on at the Pierre Mobility Group there. As you know, Lucas was on a Husky, Sasha's on a KTM. There really isn't anywhere for them to go, especially with the combining of Husky and Gas and everything to keep them in the family. it's a very strange situation here with that whole shakeup. So I do believe that's kind of what put the brakes on. Now, I did hear a little rumbling not too long ago of like, oh no, Mertz is going over there to negotiate to push it for them to come here in 25. But that obviously doesn't seem to have happened. So here's where I get really tinfoil hatty here with this, okay? So I was thinking about this morning. I was having some conversations with some people about him moving up and how terrible we think it's going to go. Here's the tinfoil hat part of this. So he's moving up to 450s. So when he comes to America, is he going to go back to 250s? Are we hoping the 450 kind of mellows him out and gives him some perspective? So then when he goes back to 250s, when he comes back, he doesn't yard dart himself like the first day on Supercross? Maybe. Is he going to come here and just jump right into 450s like Prado? Because, like, okay, Prado did that, but Prado was, like, won MX2 titles. Prado won an MXGP title. So, like, Prado was, for, even though he's only in his real early 20s, Prado is, we'll call him a mature rider per se. I don't get that vibe from Lucas Coenen. So if he's going to come over here in 26 and jump right into the 450 class, especially with Supercross, I don't know how that's going to go. Now, where I get even more tinfoily is where does he land now, okay? So there's a couple of options that we came up with. So the first option that I came up with, this triggered in my mind is, oh, we're moving him to 450s. There's a new team coming in 2026 that is only going to have 450s. What is that team, you say? Ducati. Could Lucas Coenen be one of America's first 450 Ducati riders? That could be interesting. Don't forget, got my tinfoil hat on. All speculation, just for fun here, just bench racing, just trying to connect dots here and see. So that to me seems like a semi-legitimate thing of if he's going to come over and be a Ducati guy, well, Ducati's only got a 450, so he might as well start riding 450s, so he's used to 450s, which would be a reason to move up. Otherwise, why wouldn't you just keep him on little bikes and ride MX2 next year? I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense at all. Now, the other tinfoil hat thing, which again, I don't know for sure, but there's been different things that we've heard throughout the year. Sexton's contract is up after 25. We've all kind of heard, or at least in the realms I'm in, that Sexton was not super stoked on the KTM bike in Supercross. Obviously, that got better with outdoors, so he's there. But there was some real talk, from what I understand, way behind the scenes. There was some real rumblings going on that there was a possibility Sexton was going to try to get out of his KTM contract early, which would put him not even riding the bike next year. Now, that's not the case anymore. Everything's good. He's going to fulfill the contract, so he'll ride through 25. But that doesn't mean that he might not be out of there after 25. If Lucas is riding KTM 450s, it would be a very easy transition to move him from Europe to the US then and fill Chase's seat. Now, to me, that's a super duper interesting thing. The other thing, too, that's just coming to mind literally as I'm recording this is AP is kind of on a year-to-year deal, I believe. I don't think he signed a 2-year deal. I believe he's on a year-to-year deal here, which he signed for next year. So his seat could be open, too. So you have Sexton as your main guy, and then you have Lucas come in as your secondary guy, per se. And then by that time, you think that Sexton will want to go somewhere else. So he'll move on. Lucas can then become the main guy after he gets a couple of years under his belt. I don't know. This is all speculation and major tinfoil hat stuff. And to be honest, we'll probably talk about this on the next main show I film with whoever sits across the table from me here. But I wanted to put this out there because this, to me, is very interesting. This is the kind of stuff that I really like, is like trying to figure things out with some very minor knowledge prior to them actually happening. So, in conclusion here, I think Lucas Coenen goes 450 in the US in 2026, either on a Red Bull KTM or Ducati. And I don't know which one, to be really honest with you. I think it really depends who throws the most money at him. So comment down below what you think of this TLR tinfoil hat. I have fun with this kind of stuff. I'm just, like I said, connecting dots here. If you completely disagree with me, that's totally fine. Comment down below and tell me that you do. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to these off-season videos. Join the members area. Check out CompleteRacingSolutions.com as well as all of our other sponsors. Links in the description down below. We'll see you all on the next one.